Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Not even close there. And we are underway.
First pitch, 6:05.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Wait. And there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Juan Soto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
In the air, out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Pete Alonso. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That's too low. Ball one. Alonso, a former home run derby champ, 30 years old now. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Lee moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in San Francisco and getting to start, David Peterson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hard hit, right side. Toss to Alonso. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan tossed to Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ray back to work.
Yeah. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Mike Fillmore, a plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Well struck left field, back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Starling Marte. And that one in the air center field. Lee makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man at second. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Line drive, base hit, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Man at first with 1 gone, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Fought off foul. Acuna went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramos hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
In the air, right field, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Torrens. Swinging a foul straight back. Two aboard, 2 outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of his zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That one just misses. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way fast. And, of course, 113 off the bat. And no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brett Wisely, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. Tying run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side to second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So digging in, Ferrar Encarnacion. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So the Giants lead 1. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Let's go.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Pete Alonso takes him deep. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Nimmo in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Casey Schmidt.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Patrick.
And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Right through there for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
On the ground to third. To first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Next will be the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Lindor. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Martin.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Falling behind 2-1. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos up now for the Mets.
Vientos.
RBI single his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ray checks over to first, and he's back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. Marte at second with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Doesn't stop, heads for home. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 3.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Fly to left his first time. Ray throw to first. But it's wide of the bag and gets away. In there safely.
Oh, it's supposed to be just a simple throw over to first, and it got away from him right there. It's kind of an awkward throwing motion for left-handers because you're usually not stepping right at the base, and that can cause you to fly open with your front side, lose the handle on the throw, and that looked to be the case right there.
Tags the runner, and no throw. He's into first easily.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Runner on the go again. Foul ball there. 1 out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. He's in there.
The catcher, number 13.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Now pitching for the
New
Giants.
arm out of the bullpen, Justin Verlander.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First and second, 1 out. Torrens will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, the shortstop.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's one of the best players in the game. And a foul ball. smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. Lindor retire. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he's a native of South Korea. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Torrens hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Wade stands in now and watches strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
0-2 is the count.
The Mets leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little bit low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Now one missed.
2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. Full count now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Roll to short, could be 2. Acuna has it for 1. Throw to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Chapman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Verlander back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Verlander, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Strike two.
Just a really nice slider
No
down
ball,
and in
two
there.
strikes.
He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right
fielder,
there.
number
Just one of those seeing high
Brandon
base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So a man at first. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add on. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
So one out, nobody on. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. That
Ball
misses.
one, no strike.
Ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. That one drilled left field. That's a hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner on at first with one gone. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Marte is waved home. He'll score easily.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Verlander done in this one, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Keaton Wynn takes over on the mound.
number
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now a chance for Luis Angel Acuna. And that one is lifted in the air. Encarnacion snags it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And he dodges that fastball. Two outs. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Lee makes the grab, and that's the third out. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Giants nothing. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. 0 for 1 so far. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
2 down, base is empty. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. Giants down in order. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Luis Torrens. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Juan Soto getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And out to aboard. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, Wisely whips it to first. And that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Just missed.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Alonso. And out number 1 on the grab.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor ranging after it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 7 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
Win, the tall righty. He features a splitter, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. That's out to center field. Lee sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Ball 1 there. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Fires in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That's to third. And it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. Move to first. Acuna dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Just missed. in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Right side. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a miss there. The Mets up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
And here is Matt Chapman. He is singled and he is flied to left. First pitch misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Win back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Torrens.
Man at first, Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Runner takes off. Liner caught at second. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, right fielder,
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Win throws to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
up,
the second baseman,
Giants.
Brett Wisely.
Second baseman, Brett Wisely.
And there's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Fouled off to the right. Peterson still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, He wants to finish what he started. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next, Herrera Encarnacion. Foul ball. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Casey.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Casey Schmidt. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Mets 7 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
1, 2.
Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So a man aboard. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. On the ground to the left, and that's foul. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Bounce to the left side. On to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Ground ball up the middle. Schmidt. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for the
ninth.
Giants,
And now
the catcher,
Patrick Bailey.
Bailey.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo makes the grab, 1 down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting
Now
this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Fitzgerald in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base hit, center field.
Now batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Now snap throw to first. Lee back in standing.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Snap throw to first. Lee gets back easily. Lee off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. The Giants down to their final strike. Liner, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliott.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliott Ramos. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it remains 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets add another to their winning streak.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.